same. You're my victim. You're my reason to live. You're my obsession. You make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession. You know my weakness and all the pain I've caused to you. And you love me even though I am a fool. You see my darkness, what I seek forgiveness when I come to you. I can't promise I won't break the rules. You're my victim. You're my reason to live. You're my obsession. You make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession. You're my victim. You're my reason to live. You're my obsession. You make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession. You're my victim. You're my victim. You're my victim. You're my obsession. You make up my story. You're my reality. You're my obsession.
Alright, testing 1, 2. The mic should be on now. Looks like it's on. Tilt the camera a little bit over here. Alright, took a little while for me to start the stream today. Not even sure if, oh okay, so I got one user over here. So I'm testing these Restream events where we can create an event in YouTube and in all of these different platforms, and then when I start streaming, it'll stream to these events so that you can plan a stream in advance and share the link so that the people already have the link in advance for the streaming. So I'm testing that, and I've been in contact with Restream support for this because it's not super easy to do with the streaming software, but I think I got it. And it got me a little bit more time before I started working out, but at least I think it's working. It's pretty good. We're learning everything new. So when I'm going to be streaming WPC's Nationals, we're going to be able to create the event in advance, well, let's say 1 week in advance or 2 weeks in advance, and it's going to be the same streaming key or same link so that people are already aware of where it is, where it should be, and then they can actually, I think they can get notified when it starts the live stream and stuff, so should be good. Oh, there you go. Hi, baby. Thank you very much. And I don't think you're supposed to be on your phone at work. Some people are thirsty. Thanks for stopping by. So today is going to be a bench day. We're going to be doing close grip bench, and we're still in hypertrophy mode, and we will be in hypertrophy mode for quite some time. So need to get them gains in volume. And yeah, my pre-workout's pretty much ready. I just need to add water and let it grow. Whoa, well, this one will be a little bit sweeter than I'm used to. It's not like I can take back the liquid with all this powder in there. And water. So because I had to deal with some technical issues before starting the live stream, I haven't done my warm-up or my activation sequence. So you guys will have to bear with me while I do that. And I had an absolutely destructive leg day last Thursday, and my quads are still sore. They're like super tight. I think it's working. So leg day, I had 4 sets of back squats and then 4 sets of front squats, and then we did like supersets, like 6 sets or 6 supersets of leg curls and leg extensions. So yeah, I want to be Quadzilla, and I've given myself like 2 months to become Quadzilla. This is not realistic, obviously. I'm just kidding. This is bench today. I don't need a lot of stims. I don't need painkillers either. We're just gonna bench it away. All right. So I wonder, the camera's a little bit tilted, eh? We don't need knee sleeves for benching. We will be putting on shoes. Is there music in the background? There is music in the background. Can we see? Yeah, that's the thing. I can't see how many. Oh, I can see one viewer here. Okay, cool. So we do have a viewer count. And we get all the viewers here. Oh, that's awesome. Yes. All right, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Oh. All right. All right. There we go. One shoe down. And a second shoe down. Now let's see if this integration worked for all the social platforms. I don't want this. We got all the chat there as well. There we go. Oh, there it is. It's right above here. Awesome. Okay, and let's see if there is any activity on my. Oh, look at that. Nope, it's not there. It's not, the bot is not posting. It's probably because it doesn't have the rights to do so. All right, well, we can take a look at that later. Because now we're training. We gotta train, right? Oh, and I wanted to change the chat as well. I think if I can use the chat thing. What happens if we resize this chat? Well, we can't. I don't want to resize it this way. I want to resize it. The frame. resize the frame like this. Alright, that should be good. All the way up to like here. How about that? That looks cool. Good. Alright, now let's resize the actual frame of the chat. I might not want to do that. Hold on. What if we do it this way? And then move it up. This, and then I'll just like so, and just clear that like that. All right, and then I can just work on the proper frame. Just see the chat, and we should be good. Just enter a command here just to make sure. Best bench, let's say. Alright, so this scrolls properly. So we resized the chat window a little bit. And how about we put our spawn, hold on, that's because I want to, hold on. I wanted to connect my training phone. I used an app called Let's View for this. Oh, that's QFTP. Let's View, I think, is in the. Oh, it's turned off completely. All right, so Let's View. It's right here. Let's just put that onto our taskbar so we can access it properly later. And with Let's View. All right, so let's detect. This is ready, phone screen mirroring. How about we put some options here, because I don't want, or at least the video, the sound, phone screen mirroring. Now, audio on, audio off. All right, so we can turn the audio off. Good. So now that I've got my so this is not picking it up. Let's view here. There we go. App here. Move that to our other screen. All right, so let's start our training app. Training app coming up. All right, so we got today's workout, and this we can put it like here. There we go. And then until I load my, like I finished working on my bar load app or something. For now, it's looking good. You guys can follow along what I track. So let's see here. Weight from this morning is not in. I'm just gonna have to sync my phone from the other app. All right, so if I go to Google Fit, nutrition should be in for yesterday. That's awesome. That's Friday. So this synced up. Let's sync it up with this. Nutrition and Friday is in. May 12. My watch not even on right now. All right, so this seems to be synced. Body weight as well. And this should be syncing here now. All right, so metrics are in 183.6. So my weight is fairly stable. Average is 183.7 in the last 2 weeks, which there was 1 week. Oh, my daughter made some nice cookies today. They smell really good, but I can't have any. Très bien, on a super bon. Ok, merci. So nice chocolate chip cookies. That's a lot of carbs. Maybe I'll have one for dessert. But all right, so let's do our. We should see the nutrition log from yesterday. Yeah, we got a nutrition done, and readiness report. Where is that again? It's gonna be here. So I am sore from my legs. I am not stressed. I am normal energy. I feel normal, and I slept very well. Ooh, 19 out of 25. It's pretty good. Above average. Good. All right, so today we are going to be warming up bench, but before that, I just got to do my shoulder mobility exercises and activation. Otherwise, my physio will not be happy with me. And my shoulder will not heal. And there is a distinct lack of music right here. You guys have some on the stream, but I can't hear that. Because I want to listen to copyrighted music, but I just can't stream that. So that's why music that you guys are hearing, just to not make it so boring, is non-copyrighted music, copyright free. There you go. I got my music, and then we're ready to go.
Went to the gym last Thursday and I didn't unpack. We'll need those. Well, maybe not. We're doing 10 reps. Nothing that heavy. All right. We're good to go. Set this thing up. We're going to be doing close grip. So I think with close grip, I need to put it a little bit higher than flat. But CT should still be at flat, and right now they're not. It's lightweight, it's not going to be hard, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. Accident's going to happen. All right. So we'll need this. We'll need that. We'll need this. Start our shoulder activation protocol. Get those straps and rhomboids fired. All right. Oh yeah. I'd like to have something for my, well, it's already padded, right? Let's try it. Like, oh yeah, that's good. Oh. Shoulder is pretty tight today. Not as tight as my quads though. Whoa. All right. Pre-workout's fully in. Doing the stretches, but I kind of lost my cork ball. Don't know where it is. Probably forgot it at Iron Hot's gym because I never forget anything. I'm not a forgetful person, ever. This never happens to me. Anyways, yeah, I don't have my cork ball, so I might have to either drop back, stop by at Iron Hot's gym, try and find it, or you know, just get a spare lacrosse ball somewhere, like at a Walmart or something. All right, the rest we can finish with the other band. Why did I put it away like that? Go to the YMCA, I think it's YUTWI. Yeah. So here's the Y. U T W and I. Do 5 of these. I'm up at 2, and this is it's a little harder than it actually looks. And I don't know why, but my phone keeps locking and it shouldn't. And that's one of the things that I'd like my app to do, is to prevent phone from locking. I know the JFit does it, so when I open up JFit, it actually keeps the phone unlocked. Today we're doing upper body B, and yeah, I haven't started it. So yeah, so my app still lacking a little bit of features, like the timer on the exercises when you log your sets. That's why I still use JFit to do that. But with the developer, they're saying that this is coming soon, so that'd be great. but there's some other issues with notifications. So when I push some workouts to my clients, they don't actually get the notification. So I'll have to clear that out with the developer. Hey, Drain Fire. Thanks for the follow, bud. Oh, that sounds like a little raid or something. It's 4 viewers, 1 shot. How's it going today, Drain Fire? Let's just hope that my chat here is actually working. We're gonna finish those traps and rhomboid warm up, get them fired. Then we're gonna separate the fibers from the chest and the delts. And your back is extremely important on the bench. A lot of people don't know this. Benching is not just chest and triceps. Your back has to be able to maintain your shoulder position and your lats. Your lat does a lot of work in stabilizing the bar. And for the most advanced people on the bench, the lats are actually tremendously useful off the chest. All right. Sorry about that. Doing fine. We'll hit the weight room a little bit later. Awesome. What you got to be working on today? Is that leg day? Chest? Upper body? Or you're just doing everything like a full body workout? Weight room, I'm guessing it's public as well. Water. I've actually started working out today a little bit later than usual myself. I usually start like at 11, but started at like 2:30. Had some technical issues with the live stream software that I needed to sort out. All right, let's do another 2 of these. And then we're probably doing, I have nothing that's like round. All right, let's call it warmed up for this. My goals have changed this past week since accomplished my previous goal last Saturday. Oh, what was your goal? What was your goals? I'm curious. And congrats on achieving them. I mean, saying that this will be my first time in about a year. Last 2 years, I mostly have just been walking and hiking and finished the 20-mile last week. Awesome. Awesome. So it's running. Oh, okay, yeah, just walking and hiking. Sorry. That's pretty good. That's awesome. That's goals. Goals. That's what keeps us going. It's good to have goals. Whatever keeps us active. All right, so I had a shoulder injury a few months back. It's coming back, and it's like subscapularis tendinitis, and it's affecting my front delt at a certain range of motion. So I'm just working on strengthening it, and especially the lower trap, not getting activated, pulling my scapula down as much, and getting caught into an impingement. And now I'm strengthening the subscapularis, because that's the one that's assisting in internal rotation of the shoulder. Oh, and it is complaining right now, but it's because it doesn't want to be woken up, and we are waking it up. We've lost 85 pounds without weight training. So this next phase should start my fat melting again. That's good. That's awesome. You found the secret. Found the secret. I've lost about 100 pounds myself. That was like about 100, not 100 years ago, but it was a long time ago. It was like maybe 3 years ago. Obviously, I didn't have to train, because we all know that the secret for weight management, weight loss, or weight gain, or whatever, is nutrition, right? And keeping active, well, that just brings us a little bit more energy expenditure to help us lose weight, as long as you keep nutrition in check. Oh. Whew. But I started the weight room because, well, when you lose your weight, you just want to show up a little bit muscle. It's always fun. A little bit stronger too. And yeah, I fell in love with powerlifting in the process. So, but I see powerlifting just as pretty much a stamp, or a stamp in the point of time of what my progress is at that point in time. Basically, I can bench. You know, I say I was able to bench 265 at that point in time, and that's my rate of progress. It's quantifiable. Short-term goals for the long-term ones keeps you on the track. But yeah, congratulations on your 85 pounds loss. Keep at it, man. It's pretty good. So you're 245 pounds, 5'7", 51 years old. I'm happy with my current progress. Well, I would be too. That's awesome. That's tremendous progress. And when did you start? Or sorry, how can I phrase it? When did you start changing, or when did this trigger happen? 2 years ago, eh? And what made you trigger, or what made you change your lifestyle? Just the fact that you want to lose weight, or is this something specific that? For me, it was because I couldn't do rollerblade anymore. I was 280 pounds, and just a 2 minutes track in rollerblading would just get my calves and lower leg in fire, and I just couldn't stand up anymore. And then I threw my inline skates, and I was really pissed. And that's where it was like, okay, that's it. I need to lose weight because I don't ever want to not be able to skate anymore. All right, I'm going to separate the fibers for my chest. I'll put it like here. Oh, microphone's on the way. It was even hard to walk from my truck to my office. Yes, then a friend asked me to walk with her, and I just keep it up. Yes, my eating habits have completely changed, and that's always a work in progress. Have a nice day. Time to get busy. All right, awesome, buddy. Glad you stopped by. Say hi, and thanks for the follow. And yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. Changing healthy habits of eating. Like my entire eating habits have changed, and I keep on making new discoveries on food, and that's awesome. Just keep at it, and congratulations. I'm very happy to have met you. Thanks for the follow. Well appreciated. Have a good day. And now we are about to binge. We've successfully separated our fibers, and I think we're ready to start the little bench warm-up. We're doing close grip, so we're going to put emphasis on the triceps. After that, I think I have feet up bench, if I'm not mistaken. And this, I'm having a hard time with. Yeah, narrow grip bench, then feet up bench. So with the feet up bench, the goal is that you lose your stability that your legs provide because they're up on the bench. So if it's forcing all of your stabilizers on your upper body to work extra hard to keep that bar. And you don't have that upper back arch as much, so you get a lot more stretch at the bottom. And last time I did this, it was very uncomfortable for my shoulder. So we'll see how it goes today. All right, so let's start by doing our first warm-up with the empty bar on the closed grip bench. So this is going to be just slightly outside shoulder width. And we're still going to apply some arching. And scapular depression, much more important than scapular retraction. All right. Woo. So, I did feel my shoulder a little bit. It was not hurting, it's just uncomfortable. It is a feeling, not pain. Just gonna put this on mute for a second, and I'm going to go to the wash. All right, back. I'm gonna start logging our exercises. So on the warm up, I did my first set of, I think it was like 16 reps, the empty bar, just to try and get the range of motion and get the muscles warmed up, activate and fire. All right, let's start this. 45 pounds for 16 reps. Gone. All right. So next up, let's see here what I did for warm up last time. Exercise history. So last time you did 45, 95, and 115. So I'm guessing it'll be the same. And because I only have like a minute pause, we should load this bar up right now. Let's see if this works today.
gonna put bench press for exercise. This is gonna be warm-up set number 2 at 95 pounds. We're gonna do 10 reps of that with 2 minutes break in between. It seemed to have gone through. All right.
It seems to have worked.
Put that back in its place.
All right, so let's hit our second set of warm up.
Second set of warm up coming up.
I think it's time for me to take off this necklace. All right, so I've reintroduced overhead presses, and it really gets to my delt here. And I've lowered the working weights this week, but it's still affecting my bench. Hello. So second set was, we did 95 for like 10 reps. 95. And then we're going to move on to 115 for the third warm-up set. So that means 35-pound plates. 35-pound plates coming up. And here we go.
I'd like to see what it looks like real quick. on my page. Nice. That's pretty cool though. I sent a message using Restream. Even using Twitch, and it showed up there, which is cool. Huh. Ah, I used a Restream account, that's why. Okay. And I just want to see if there's some lag. And obviously Facebook has 1080p quality. Nice. All right. Good. All right. So let's do our third set of warm up. And then we're going to be able to start benching our working weights. Which I don't know what they are yet. My scapula really doesn't feel in position. All right. Feels better now. All right, let's go. All right. So I'm getting a lot of trap here. Trap is taking over a lot. It's compensating for something. Maybe for my Egyptian neck. So 115 for, I think we did that for 8. And we're going to log this and figure out what our working weights was going to be. Load was 115. There we go. Now we're moving on to bench working weights. So let's see what we did last time. No history. Okay. So apparently it's going to be the first time using this app. Let's see if I've got some history here in Jeffit. All time. Yeah, a bench close grip 250. That's a little much. I think we're gonna reduce that a lot. So if we go, where's my calculator? Let's just say 245 as a max, and we're gonna training max would be 220. And if I want to stay in the 10 rep range, that would be about 70% of that. So times 0.7. We're supposed to be able to close grip bench about 150.
So let's do that. Let's load up 150 and start with that. 150 pounds. Oh, there we go. On retracting. Ain't T stupid, not vax. Nice name. Any tips on retracting? Would you mind elaborating a little bit more what you mean? Retracting your shoulder blades? I'm just going to load up my bar here. All right, so shoulders. Yeah, well, basically the shoulders is from the scapula, right? So when you want to really retract your scapula, you're gonna do it like that, right? So retracting, but that's important on the bench. But I think that more importantly than retraction is depression. So you want to retract and depress your shoulder blades, so bring them down. So you want to retract them and bring them down like this. What can I say? Distract here. So let's just take a bar, for example. If you put it like that, as you retract your shoulder blades like this, the bar will get closer to you, right? All right. But as you depress them, your chest will come up. So see how the chest went up because I depressed my shoulder blades? So depression is achieved by the lower trap. So like I said earlier, is like on the bench, back work is extremely important. So on your back days, you know, work everything that works your traps, mid traps, lower traps, rhomboids, everything that retracts and keeps those shoulder blades down. Extremely important on the bench. One super helpful exercise would be face pulls, doing like that on a cable machine. Get the rotator cuffs trained at the same time as getting your shoulder blades control. Excellent exercise for that. Other than that, like if you, I think you got in a little bit later on the stream, but as I was activating my back muscles, doing the Y, U, T, W, I, like this really gets to activate all of your trap muscles before benching. So you get more control on it. It's awesome. And then also important is your lats for stability of the bar. Dumbbell rows. Good accessories for bench. All right. I haven't finished my loading up the bar, but 150, because I can do math, it's gonna be, that's 135. A 5 and a 2.5 on each side. Um, 35 down. 45. So we got 150. We'll try a set of 10 at 150. And depending on my RPE of the set, we might increase to 155 or drop it to 145. Who knows? We'll see. So this is supposed to be RPE 8. And RPE8, for those that don't know, RP is the opposite of RIR, which is reps in reserve. So if you perform a set at RPE8, that would mean that you have 2 reps in reserves. That's RP10 is maximal effort. But we want to keep the set with 2 reps in reserve. So technically, if I do 10 reps at RP8, that means I should be able to do 12 reps, but I stopped at 10. All right. Track. And how I depress my shoulders is by pressing up with my legs, which really pins my shoulders on the bench. And once they're pinned, I'll drop my ass on the bench, unrack, bring it forward with my lats. All right, that was 10, and I think that was pretty good for RP7. I probably had like 3 reps in reserve, or that's my perception of the fatigue that I had on that one. So we'll rate this as RP7, and that was 150. My shoulder didn't hurt, was slightly uncomfortable, but no pain. So I'm going to proceed and increase this to 155 and see if we can keep that at RPE8. Bench press 150. And we did 10. That puts our 1 rep max to 200. And we got our timer going. And I can answer questions while I'm resting. If you got any more questions. And you're welcome. Ain't he stupid? Glad to help. So you just got in the last 5 minutes, but it's okay. I mean, the live stream should be staying on my channel since you're from YouTube. It should be staying on my channel, and I think YouTube allows you to backtrack a little bit. The exercises I was talking about was basically, they're my rehab exercises from the physio for my shoulder injury. It's really like getting control back from your traps to manage your scapula, right? So the Y, T, Y, U, T, W, is all the different positions of your scapula in your back, up, down, your track, the press, and really getting those traps fired up before a benching session is really important for shoulder health. And as I mentioned, I got injured on my right shoulder. It's not 100% still. It doesn't hurt. It's just tight. Like I feel really the front delt here is really, really tight, so I constantly have to, constantly have to stretch it. But you can see I don't have the mobility of on my right arm is not as mobile as the other one. See, I'm losing a lot of range of motion from the back due to that shoulder. And I'm not going to stretch the shoulder before an exercise, but I will stretch it like out the yin yang after. I will do dynamic stretching and activation before, but no static stretches prior to. All right, so we're gonna change these weights for 250, 155, 250, I wish. And we'll just trade these for a 10, which should technically be 155. And I think we're gonna try it to load up my bar load app to make sure we're putting in the right weights. Last week it wasn't working. Let's see if it magically started working again. And this would be my first working set. No, my second. Sorry, 155. 155. I'm going to do this for 10 reps, but we have 4-minute breaks in between sets. And that intensity is about 65% in terms of load. So 155, close grip. Break is over, but I just want to see if I can get this platform bar load app working. So the bar load is there in the back. Let's see if I can get it to show the actual amount. All right, so it is showing. Good. We're just going to move this so we can actually see. Where can I move this? There, how about here for now? All right. We got our bar load working. Let's do a set of 10 at 155. See if we can keep this at RPE 8. All right. I think I still have 2 reps in there. So 2 reps. That would still be RPE 8 at 155. We're progressively going up because my bench went down at last competition, so we're lowering the intensity and building ourselves back up. and 10 reps, RP 8. We'll rate that as RP 8. And if we are still at RP 8 with 155, we'll try 160 for last set for 10 reps and see if that's still RP 8. You might notice that in my app, the estimated 1 rep max is a little higher than the other app that I'm using. So here on the second set, I was 206.6. And that's because Jeffit calculates the 1 rep max with the input set for weight times reps, pure and simple. And that's 1 rep max calculation. But with my app, because you can specify the fatigue level or the exertion level through RPE, if you rate your set as being RPE 8, technically you still had like 2 reps in reserve. So it adds this to the formula. So if you did 10 reps at 155 with an RPE 8, that means you had 2 reps in reserve. So technically you should have been able to do 12 reps. So the estimation of what your capacity is for in terms of 1 rep max should be 12 times 155. And therefore my 1 rep max is a little bit higher using my app. And if, for example, you didn't rate the RPE level, you set this to nothing, it'll just take the load, and you see right there, it's set it to 206 times 7. It's probably a little small for you guys to see on the video, on the stream, but it's technically rating it the same way as Jeffit did because it's taken out the RPE variable out of the equation. All right, so we're gonna do a third set in a moment. I have 4-minute breaks, and there's 1 minute left of that between my sets. And we're out of water already. We'll take that 60 seconds to fill up. All right, so 4 seconds. Let's go. 155. Third set. We'll move this to third set here. Oh, so the stream's accurate. Now I'm going to be, on this set, I'm going to be rolling my thumbs over into a false grip because I like getting a better chest contraction at the top, as well as getting a little bit more tricep engagement. So you also have to be aware that a false grip is a little bit more dangerous if you don't have control. So make sure you got safeties on if you do false grip. Make sure you're safe when you're doing that, or you have a spotter. Those felt great. And I would still rate this as RPE 8. So we'll go with 160. We'll add 2.5 pounds on each side. And we're gonna try that for last set. 155 times 10. $155 times 10. So we sustained a 1 rep max of 220, estimated. For 2 sets, we're going to load 160 for the last set. So while we're on break, we'll load the bar. Keep our timer up. All right. So, baby plates. We're adding baby plates. Oh, look, they're so cute. Bar is loaded. So 160 for 10 reps. It'd give me an estimation of a 1 rep max of 213. For close grip, this is pretty good. Again, we're just working our way back up into getting a strong bench, but because we're working in hypertrophy ranges right now, it's all about the pump and the fatigue level of our sets. Getting them working on technique. More reps, more practice to narrow down that technique and get the control of all the muscles involved into the lift. "45 seconds. Drain fire. I need to work on making a new frame for the phone window with the app, and fixing that chat frame now that I've made it a little bit smaller. Gives me a little bit more real estate for the app and all the other stuff. Oh, our break is over. Didn't hear it. All right, 160, 10 reps. Let's keep that RPE 8. Oh, it's okay if we hit RPE 9 though. After that, we got flat, or it's not flat, but we have feet up bench, and that one will get the chesticles and the shoulders working a lot. All right. Track and the press. All right, so that was our PE9. I think I had one more rep, but I don't think I had 2 left. So 155, no, 160 for 10. 213. And in my app, if I rate this as a RPE 9 set, load at 160, well, it still gives me an estimated 1 rep max. That's a little bit higher. So I think in terms of volume, I don't think I have any history for this one. Yeah, that's the first time I actually report. So that's our starting point in terms of volume. Yeah. Starting point done. We'll see next week if we can improve on volume for this exercise. Now we're moving on to feet up bench. What did we put last time? So we were able to do in our 4th set, we did 9. Five. Let's see how it goes. The 4 sets at 10, we still press. But we'll see how the shoulder responds to this after the first set. And right now I have this huge tricep pump. It feels like I'm gonna rip my shirt out. But actually, when you do feel this, it means the right muscles are working, right? So all right, so we're gonna load 135, basically taking off the extra plates. And just we'll leave them here in case we make adjustments throughout the set. But our starting point is 135. And this is gonna, oh, that was not bench press, that was close grip, but whatever. Now it's that barbell, feet up, bench press. I wonder if that'll fit. This is gonna be working set 1, 135. This is still about 65%, 1 rep max, I think. Oh, we're up. All right, so feet up bench. I explain this is an exercise, a variation of the bench, so that you can work on your stabilizers. Obviously, you're never going to be able to bench what your max is with leg drive. So that's exactly the point of this exercise, is to get the leg drive out of the equation and a little bit less chest or thoracic extension, meaning lesser of an arch. What that will do is that all of your stabilizers will have to compensate for the lack of leg drive, and also because there's less arch, you have to go a lot lower in the range of motion in order to touch your chest, so you're getting a more stretched position at the bottom. And because I'm working hypertrophy right now, these are the variations I'm doing on the bench press instead of just plain bench. Because hypertrophy works better on muscles that are at their lengthened position, as well as higher reps, right? So on Mondays, I'm doing pause bench, even with an arch. So I'm practicing technique, but even with an arch, when you're pausing at the bottom rep range of motion, you're getting more time under tension at the lengthened position, and this completely destroys your chest. Try it. All right, so feet up. You can do legs straight or just feet directly on the bench, up to you. There's arguably slight nuances and differences between the two, because by doing these, you get your core still engaged a little bit into stabilizing, but with the feet directly up, then your core is not as tight. I'm doing with the feet on the bench. And I'm going to take my regular grip, but I just noticed something. I'm going to have an issue unracking this because this was set for close grip. We're just going to lower this one notch lower so that we can actually unrack it with a wider grip. All right. Feet up bench, first set, 135. Whoa. Well, I think that was RPE 8. It was hard to tell. It was a little hard to tell. I had a lot of issues with the first rep. It was really triggering my shoulder, so I had to flare it out a little bit more than what I thought was already flared out. But on the second rep, as I flared it out a little bit more, it was starting to be okay. So we'll rate this as uh, 135 for 10 as our PE8. We'll keep it the same for the second set. And on the third set, we're gonna try increasing weight. So 10 reps at 135. RPE 8. What do we have for accessories today? Today we have Easy Bar Reverse Curl and Easy Bar Tricep Extension Skull Crushers. So 6 sets. That's like bodybuilding. All right, so I'm gonna pause this for a second. I'm gonna go to the washroom. Be right back. I'm just gonna turn off the mic, but I'll be right back. Huh? I think. All right. Sorry, I heard something upstairs. It was not a horde of cows or anything, nor horses. It was just my son coming back with his friends, making some ruckus upstairs. So on the second set, now that I've got this work in, I'm going to try and go a little bit faster on my reps. And I'm actually going to record the next set so that I can see bar path and stuff, which I can just activate here. And we're up in like 30 seconds. So is that mic back on? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna start the recording. Okay. As you can see, I'm having a harder time stabilizing the bar. But I think this was RPE 8 still. So I will attempt a 5-pound increase on the third set. Let's see if I can do that. And stay within a
reasonably reasonable range of fatigue. And okay, we are feet up bench. We did 135, and I would say it's still RP 8. Sorry. We're gonna attempt loading 5 extra pounds on there. That means a 2.5 on each side, going to 140. This is going to be set number 3. Let's see if that bar load app works. All right, we've got, sorry, forgot to put the timer on here. About a minute left. All right, 20 seconds until we hop on the third set of feet up bench press. Working on those stabilizers. All right. I'm fairly certain, even though I still have issues controlling the weight, which is the whole point of the exercise, basically, I still have about 2 reps left in reserve. I'm pretty certain. So I'm gonna rate this RPE 8. So 140 for 10. And apparently feet up bench press is a 1 rep max record. So for my last set, I'm gonna put 145. And go to failure. So we got RP 8 at 140. It's 196 pounds estimated 1 rep max. Our break here, since it's the last bench set, let's go all out in the last one. We've got our safeties on, so we're safe.
We're going to 145. And I'd say this is becoming 70% intensity.
All right, and we're gonna switch that. 145 is gonna be a 5 if my bar load app decides to load eventually. Five in each side. And the bar load loaded. Yay. We got about 2 minutes left. Gonna clean up the straight plates here that we're not gonna be using since this is the last set. After that, we're moving on to assistance or accessory work, which will be easy bar reverse curls. We want to work on those brachialis and forearm muscles, supersetted with skull crushers. Skull crushers to really finish off our triceps that we've been working on with our close grip bench just earlier. And yeah.
Oui, ça va. Puis vous êtes revenu pour? Vous êtes revenu pour quoi? Pour manger. Hein? Vous êtes revenu juste pour les biscuits? Parce que Zoé t'a texté pour ses biscuits? Ok. Tu couches-tu là encore ou tu reviens? Hein? J'ai pas entendu. Quoi? Ok.
All right, so we rang up. Last set, all out, 145. Feet up bench. My hair is all wonky. We'll fix it right after this. Oof. Track. last one was pretty much RP10. But we got 12 at 145. So if I had stopped at 10, that would mean that 145 pounds, 10 reps would be rated RPE 8. And so my perception of fatigue for the previous set was off. That's why it's important to do sets to failure at some point in time, because our perception of fatigue gets skewed by a lot of factors. And using the JetFit app, you don't get to track your RPE, but using my app, this helps a lot. So you'd go, this was a set to failure, so we did 12 reps, 145, and that was RPE 10. And we got an estimated 1 rep max of 203 pounds. But if you look up, right, I rated all my previous sets RP 8 for 135 pounds for 10 reps. Obviously, since I'm able to do 12 reps at 145 on the last set at RP 10, that means my perception of fatigue on the 3 first ones was probably not RP 8, was probably more like RP 7 or even RP 6. But we did increase weight to compensate for that pretty much every set, well, except the second, on a third one. So we got a decent workout on this. We got some progress as well, but we are progressing safely, right? Within the variables that we have, especially with the shoulder injury and everything. So we brought the bench down, but we're going up slowly but surely. We're working on technique, we're working on hypertrophy, so start from scratch basically. But that's training. Sometimes you have to take 1 step back to make 3 steps forward, or 2 steps back even to make 3 steps forward, which you'd be ahead by 1. So, I mean, it's not because you're taking steps back that everything's gone. It's not. It's just smart training. All right, so we're done with the bench. We're done with our main compounds today. We're going to be moving on to accessory work, which I have easy bar reverse curl, supersetted with tricep extensions, skull crushers. So we're really going to be working on brachialis, bicep, and forearms with the reverse curls, and we're going to be killing the rest of whatever energy we have in our triceps and making sure that these gets blasted. And then we're gonna actually clean the gym to load our easy bar. We're just gonna put that here. We're actually gonna be putting there you go, the timer. Got 1 minute left. Plenty of time to store this. And right now we have a huge chest and tricep pump, but our tricep pump will even be bigger after we're done all of the assistance work. All right, and easy bar, easy bar. Now the bar load can keep track of supersets, so I'm just going to load up the main exercise, which would be the easy bar reverse curls. On here, reverse curl, and it's not a barbell, it's the easy bar, which is 20 pounds. Working set 1. This is going to be 70%. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be loading on this yet. Let's just load, I don't know, 65 to start with. I'm going to look my log and see what I'm supposed to be starting at. So easy bars here. So apparently last time I did 55 for 10 for 6 sets on the reverse curls. Charts. So my absolute best was 100, 1 rep max. I think I'm gonna load 60. See if we can get some progress on there. Oh, why did I lock the phone? And how much did I get on the skull crushers, which are already fatigued? Exercise history. Well, apparently I have no history on here. So I'm going to look at Jeffit. Easy bar, tricep extension. Last time I loaded 55, but I had to drop all the way down to 40 on the last set of 4. So I think I'm going to be starting at 45. No, I'm going to be starting at 50. I'll put start at 50, and then we'll see how long I can keep 50 within the rep range and where it starts to decline. All right, so that means 60 for reverse curls, 40. This here would be 40. The 2 10s and a 2.5. Why? Oh no, because I loaded 55 on there. I put 65. I decided to put 60, that's why. Okay. Load this up, and this will definitely be a 5 on each side. So I'll have to trade the 5. Oh no, I decided to put 50, so I'll just take off the 5s for my superset with the skull crushers. I'm going to fix the hair. Getting it a little loose. All right. Reverse curls. Set to 10 at 60. All right, so that was pretty much RP8. We'll leave this. We're moving on to skull crushers. offloading 10 pounds. Okay, the bench is in the opposite direction that I want it as. We'll just move this the other way. And this is just 40. I wanted 45. All right, well, we'll start at 40. Now that it's loaded like that. Okay, this is way too light. Way too light. So we did 60 for 10 on the reverse curls. Superset with 40. Actually, I was wrong. It was not 60, that was 50. Yeah, because I can do math. So 50 reverse curls for 10. And we did 40 for 12 on the skull crushers. And we gotta learn to do math properly. And it's even loaded on my bar load app here. All right. We screwed up our first set. It's okay. So this was RP 7 with 50 pounds on the bar. And tricep extension, we did 12 at RP 7. And we had 40 on the bar. All right, so let's load our bar properly for the next set so we don't look like a preschool math student. So 60 will be 2 10s. One here. One here, and we only have 2-minute breaks between our supersets as opposed to 4 with our main compounds. So that's 60 for the reverse curls, and when we'll take off the 10 and put the 5 on for the superset with the skull crushers. All right, how much break do we have left? 1 minute. We still have 5 more sets of accessory work. It's 4:45. Stream started at. Stream is running 4. Oh crap! I wanted to look at my set and I forgot. Well, on our next break, we could probably take a look at the form on my feet-up bench. But now we got 30 seconds coming up for the reverse curls, 60 pounds, 10 reps. All right, we got 11. That felt like RPE 9 on the last one. So I think we're pretty much in the range. Let's see how 50 goes for skull crushers. All right, this is too light. We got 12, which with what I would rate as RP 8. So I guess we can go up a little bit. We'll bring it up to, hold on, that was 60 for 11 on the reverse curls. And we've got 50 for, we did 12, which I would rate at RPE 8. So if we get an estimation of our 1 rep max on a reverse curl here, we did 11 reps, RPE 9, 60, 81, 84. So we're in the range of 10 to 12 that I'm targeting for accessory in terms of reverse curls. But here, reps. We did 12 reps, which I would rate at RPE 8 with a load of 55. We're going to increase this to 60 as well for the skull crushers, and see if we can get 10 reps at RPE 8. Then we'll still be in our rep range. And that's good to go. So we got about a minute. Ow. And we're going to look at, video might be probably a little bit long here, but I'd like to review my feet up bench videos. 13, that's today. Let's see here. It's the recording. We got a feet up bench up. We got a double bar load here. We'll have to fix this. Wait, that's not my feet up bench. Oh yeah, okay, feet up. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, my right arm is having a lot of stability issues, but it gets progressively better throughout the set, where I regain control and tightness. Good, good. All right, shut up, Seb. Okay. Well, that looked good, and we're up for the next set. And we didn't load the bar. So 60, And we're gonna keep that even for skull crushers. Yeah, that was RP9 on the 10th. And we're not offloading this. We're keeping it the same for skull crushers. Let's see if we can get 10 out of this. We got 11 at our P9. I might have had another rep. But this is decent. So easy bar reverse curl, 60. We got 10. So this one's dropping a little bit. 60 for 10. No, I did 11. Yeah, I did 11. And we'll get to know our fatigue level with my app. Hold on, this is not this one. Reverse curl. We got RP9 at 60, 10 reps. So our 1 rep max started declining on the reverse curls. Not that one. Extension. We got RP9 at 60. So 1 rep max on the skull crushers got up. And I'm starting to think that it'll start declining from there. But if we can keep it at 60 pounds, 10 reps, RP9, we're still in the rep range. We got 3 sets left to go. And right now, this tricep is feeling tight. This one seems to be still sleeping for some reason. Oh, let's put our timer up. And we're gonna change the bar load app here. We're moving on to set 4. And we'll clean these plates off the floor. Less hazards. One minute. Drink a little bit of water, and it's time for protein. We gotta get a little bit of protein and carbs in. All right, set 4. Sorry. RB9. Skull crushers. That was 11, RP 9.5. Whew. We are almost done. We did 60 for 10. Tricep extension, we did 60 for 11. I am wondering if I'm going to be able to do 10 next set. Uh, 10 reps. I'm on the right exercise here. RPO 9, 60. That was RP. Yeah, 9. There's 2 more sets. Do 11 reps. Oops. At 60. RP 9.5. 83. So 1 rep max on the skull crushers, starting the decline as well. Fatigue is settling in. So now, on my new platform, I'm up to 4 programs. I've made the beginner 5x5 program available to subscribers or future subscribers because I haven't released it yet. And the 3 different flavors of the 531 programs. The boring but big, and the I'm not doing jack shit, and the triumvirate flavors or variants of this program are now up. I've put those there because those are common programs that are effective, then people would like to do. They'll be available to subscribers all the time, and it's also repeatable, so I figured that having those available first would be better. Now I'm going to be working on creating my own programs, or putting up my own programs that I've had in the previous app before, those that I've created specifically myself. But eventually, as those get there, I expect to be able to release this app for the general population in about 1 to 2 weeks. At which point I'll start advertising. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. All right, fifth set. Our bell told us that it's time to work. Ten reps of reverse curls. Yeah, that was 10. That was a close 10. Yeah, cheated the 10th. And I tweaked, flared out on the last one. I will be taking the weight down for the last set. Presque. Il reste un set. Tu vas en faire 3? Apporte-moi un, on va manger un. 60 for 10. This is definitely RP 10. We're going to drop this to 55 for both sets. 64 at 10. That was RP 10 as well on the skull crushers. My daughter made chocolate chip cookies, and as I eat my protein bar, I'm gonna get some carbs in. The devil is in this cookie. The little devil. Mais ça va, c'est très bon. Super bon. C'est bon pour ma ligne. Well, tried this about, I guess, 120 calories. My daughter made these, and I know there's a lot of sugar in it. Hence why they're freaking good. Hey, someone there. How's it going? Thanks for the follow, bud. Did you follow just because of the chocolate chip cookies? How are you doing today? I was not expecting someone was actually watching. My counter says that there was not any viewers, but thanks for the follow, buddy. Sun and hair. Oh, I got the name now. Didn't figure it out when I first read it. All right, I'm guessing that our rest, okay, 60 seconds. We're moving on to the last set. My fatigue level on the 6th set is too high. Hold on. So we're gonna have to drop weight to stay within our rep range. And on the reverse curls, that was like RP 10 with a load of 60. So you see our 1 rep max started to decline. But on the tricep extension is the one that has the most drastic decline right now because of the closed grip bench, which pre-fatigued our triceps. We're just killing them right now. So 10, RPE 10 with 60. So yeah, we declined to 80 pounds. We'll drop to 55 pounds for the last set, or actually, I think we'll drop 10 pounds. Just want to make sure we're hitting a higher rep range. Even if we get to 12, it's still got to be within our range. We just don't want to fall short of 10. All right, 55 pounds, last set of 6 supersets of curls and skull crushers. That was 12, but that was like RP 10 for sure. Skull crusher. Yeah, that was a good choice. Had a hard time reaching 10 on that one. Ooh. But the arm pump is like absolutely real. So, tricep, reverse curl. I think we did 11. No, we did 12, sorry. We did 12, but it was RP 10 at 55. And it's still that, you see there's still a decline in 1 rep max, but that's to be expected. 6 sets in. And we did 10 reps at RPE 10 of tricep or skull crushers. And that would be 55 pounds. And yeah, a huge decline on the triceps because the triceps were more fatigued than the biceps, obviously. due to the closed grip bench press. That's why we're seeing a drastic drop in 1 rep max from set number 3 all the way down to set number 6, where we dropped like at least 11 pounds in estimated 1 rep max. But the entire workout is done. We got a huge chest and arm pump right now. Feels like I should buy a shirt that's 1 size larger. And we're gonna clean up and do our cool down, which is basically static stretching for me, where we'll be stretching chest, triceps, and biceps. We did some good work today. Pretty happy about this. Even though I don't have data since last week, I'm pretty certain that I've completed more volume than last week's session. As far as JFit is concerned, which we didn't log our set of 55, reverse curls for 10. I know we did 12, sorry. Log this, 55 for 10 on tricep extension. And we're gonna end the workout. How we feel? We feel great. And we've lifted 0.9 Golden Gate bridges. Total volume of 21,510 pounds with arms. That's pretty huge, considering I usually get to 30,000 pounds with deadlifts. Yeah. Cool. All right. We're just going to finish our chest and bicep stretch. 3 sets of stretching with lats and triceps. And we can finish our protein bar. Well, triceps are pretty huge now. Well, relatively huge compared to what they are usually because of the pump. All right, so chest, bicep, stretch. Just doing your hand like that will get the chest, but by moving in your palm like that, we'll get the bicep as well. So we're doing both together at the same time. Holding this for like 30 seconds. That's 30. Just bicep. There we go. That's about 30 seconds. Now we're gonna move on to lat and tricep stretch. So with this, I'm just gonna put my hand against like this with the bar to keep my hand from going up, and put my shoulder on the thing and then push up like that. Really keep your back straight against the post. Really get the tricep stretch and the lat stretch out of this. Keep it there for 30 seconds. It'll do the job. Oh. There you go, that's one side. And the other one on this side. Oh, that's why I'm not doing it on this side. There's some plates that I don't feel like moving are in the way. So we'll do it like this. And this one is a little bit less tight than the other one, or it's probably a little bit more mobile or flexible, should I say, than my right side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 27, 8, 9, and 30. So that's one set of stretch. We're going to be moving on to the second, doing 3 sets. So chest and bicep. A little bit higher. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29, and 30. Release. The other side. Chest and bicep. There we go. 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30. And tricep again. Oh. Yeah, that side is super tight compared to the other one. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Side. And oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. There's one more set to go of stretches. And we're going to be done this today's session. I'll have to put my glasses back on, right? All right, last set of stretches, and we're calling it a day. Chest and bicep. Seventeen, 20, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Chest and then bicep. 10, 20, 30. Last set of stretches for triceps and lat. There we go. 1, 11, 20, 30. And already the stretches are effective because they're not as tight anymore. This one's pretty loose already. 1, 8, 9, 10. 20. 29 and 30. That's it for today, folks. Completed another bench day. So let's put on the stretches. We've completed these. 30 seconds each on each side. Supersetted together, obviously. And we're done. And we're gonna rate this RPE session, or this session's RPE, I would say to about 8.5 for the entire session. There we go. Any personal records? We got personal records on the feet up bench. In terms of volume, we did 5,841 pounds, and we got a better estimated 1 rep max of 203. Look at the training metrics. Yeah, it's pretty good. And obviously we're working in hypertrophy range, so that's where we want to be for the next few months. Bulking up, getting volume and size, getting gains, and eventually we will go back to strength work, but we'll do so progressively. I'll probably run one of my own programs for tapering back to strength, and then probably run a 5-3-1 program for a few cycles. It's going to be fun. My own programs are usually 8 weeks. Not 8 weeks, sorry. They're 4 months, so 16 weeks. It's a 4-month training program where we work through weekly undulation. It's a periodization that focuses on increasing intensity every week, but backing out and coming back in every deload throughout a period of 4 months. So that is how I coach people who are mainly working bodybuilding into strength, back into strength. And obviously some people train both at the same time, so they'll have like a high volume day and a strength day, so these people don't need to be tapered back into the strength thing because they're already working strength at the same time. But some people will have worked on bodybuilding for some time and they're not prepared to increase or start doing heavy weights. So my program of 4 months is perfect to gradually bring them in and reduce the risk of injuries, especially for bodybuilders, as their tendons are not prepared for the load that their muscles can move. Anyways, so that's coming up for me. I'm going to be working hypertrophy for another at least 2-3 months, and then run my own program for 4 and do a few cycles of 5-3-1 as I've tapered back into strength at that point. Anyways, thanks for all the follows today. It was great. Hopefully the tips I provided were helpful. Thank you guys for following. Thank you guys for tuning in. Now that I've corrected the events, I'll be able to get that schedule a little bit more on par or stable into making these events happen. And yeah, just hit follow to get notified for my next live stream. Hopefully it's going to be Monday. And going back to my regular schedule. Natalie will be on a 5-3-1 program for the next 3-4 weeks as she prepares for the nationals, which I will be coaching and handling her at that competition. So thanks everyone, have a great Saturday, and don't forget, dive first, then quit, and stay tuned for the next live stream. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.
Forget about the past, we destroyed it anyway. I got a lighter in my pocket, but got nothing to say. I'm far away and I'm missing you, but I know that I will see you again. As I remember yesterday, thinking about who I used to be, I can feel a change is coming, but feelings are my enemy. Sealed in with the away, thinking about who I used to be. I can feel a change is coming, but feelings are my enemy. Forget about the past, we destroyed it anyway. Forget about the past, we destroyed it anyway. I got a lighter in my pocket, but got nothing to say. I'm far away and I'm missing you, but I know that I will see you again. Forget about the past, there was nothing we could do. I left a letter in your pocket explaining it to you. Now I'm without you by my side, and sometimes I miss those crazy times. Forget about the past we destroyed.